Hi, Darren Hall here from Bet72.com again. Well, it's Friday the 23rd of December, so just a couple more sleeps, if you like, till Christmas, Christmas Eve, as I keep getting reminded numerous times. But yeah, we're really at the sharp end of things now. Generally a quieter day today, no UK or Irish horse racing for us to get stuck into. Although there is a little bit of football, there's already been some football today. Just show you some of those profits in a second. And some football this evening, well, later on this afternoon and this evening. So again, we've got some Italian games and some Scottish games as well. So I may well fire up the scanner and see if there's anything to be had within there. But we're sort of coming towards the end of the Advent calendar offers as well. Just a couple more days on those if you've been following those as well. Certainly had a good profitable time with some of those, particularly 188bet. We've just withdrawn from our account. I think we started off putting £10 in. We've just taken over £70 out of that one, and we've still got another £20 bonus to come, which hopefully we can turn over on blackjack, which again people have been seeing on our social media sites has been quite a successful way of doing it. So that's been a nice little offer, and again it's all a good little extra bonus there, which you just keep them ticking over during the month, and then it's sort of a bit of a pre-Christmas payday, which is quite nice as well. So again, any offers, as I say, a couple more days of sort of lesser sort of sport, if you like. Got some big NFL action tomorrow, actually, if anybody wants to have a look at that. And we've got a couple of offers that we're going to get up on the site. And naturally, we're going to be updating the site with all the offers for Boxing Day, because that's going to be really when everything starts to hit. Got quite a few of those, so they'll be going up onto Bet72.com tonight. So check back, and I'll give you a quick update on some of the highlights tomorrow as well on our offers of the day feature. And if we just go over to Twitter, I'll just show you very quickly. I mean, this is a day, you can hear the scanner actually digging in the background. That's what the bell is. I mean, to be honest, I just tend to leave it running all day, and we just leave it there, kicking over in the background. In fact, let me just fire it up on the screen here. Because again, some people may not have actually seen the software, and this is just the typical sort of screen that I just have loaded up, and all I'm doing initially is looking for games that have got a little bit of liquidity. I mean, I don't need too much. I was up to £2,000 matched in the match odds, and 5 shots on target basically, and the little ding in the background will be when another game appears on the list. And I'll just take a view to have a look at it. Anything catches my eye. I mean, we can actually sort it there by shots on target, which is obviously a good indicator if there's a bit of action in the game, or this other one in the column here, which is the pressure indicator or pressure index, which again shows if there's current action going on, because all these shots may have been half an hour ago and nothing's happened since. So we want to be looking for goals that are coming. So going to do a lot more videos on this and show you, some of the setups I use, some of the strategies I use. We can set up our own strategies and save them here and use them. But this is generally a quick way. So, I'd be looking at something to perhaps catch my eye. A lot of games you'll see me trade, I'll get on board when it's 0-0. I mean, there's one down here which is 0-0, 75 minutes gone. But again, we're looking at the teams here, sort of quality of the football, the reliability of the stats. They can have lots of shots, but some of these teams are never going to score, or we know very little about them. So one or two I'll jump on if the stats are screamingly obvious, and we've had a few today already. I mean, if we go into here, which is our Twitter feed where we tend to post all of these up, but this is one of the announcements we're going to be making. We're going to be having a dedicated site for all of these screenshots and all of the updates. So again, you'll be able to see exactly where the profits are sort of made and see if some of the strategies are suitable for you. But we had an Israeli game today, which again I was just doing stuff, getting the site updated, doing a few emails, and stuff popped up on the scanner. So it was rude not to sort of partake in this particular strategy, which is one that I've been using quite a lot recently. And there was a very quick £32 profit We were also on the A-League game earlier. Got a little bit greedy, as I say, on here. Only reason for I jumped on at half time when it was 0-0. I was looking for over 2.5 goals. I traded down my position, and I just thought the timing of the goal there, quite a bit of time left in the game. I think still had sort of 20 minutes to go. Did fancy another goal in that particular game, so I just hedged. I just gave myself a free bet for the rest of it. So if a goal went in, £23. If not, we hadn't actually lost anything. So you don't actually have to hedge the whole thing out. You can weight it as much as you want. This is sod's law in this one. It didn't come off, but no problem, because I just literally set the position. It's set and forget. There's nothing else more to do. I don't have to monitor the game or anything like that. I was waiting for the cheer in the background, but of course it never came. And a very late red card in the game as well sort of scuppered any ambition sort of chances there by the away side. And also today we picked up some casino wins as well, so we got that updated on our Facebook page. So again, this is just a very sort of basic day last night. I know people have been asking about this one. This is another strategy that we've been using quite a lot lately as well, which will be featuring on the new site. And yeah, very quick. I mean, we got in just before the yellow card, I think. And you can see we were done and dusted with our 2 goals there straight away. So it was an excellent time to get involved with this particular strategy. But again, because the scanner highlighted when we needed to get in, and we got in, goals were coming. We didn't think we were going to get 2 that quickly, obviously, but we picked up £36 there on the 3.5 goals, and we also had a cover bet on the correct score as well, so we could green that out as well. So that was almost textbook, perfect sort of trade in very little time, as was the one the night before, Inter Lazio game. You get a couple of goals coming together, then it's a no-brainer. You can decide how you want to do this. In this case, I weighted it more towards the next goal coming, just because there have been 2 very quick ones. But I decided to hedge a little bit out on the unders, just in case another goal didn't come and I haven't totally wasted my time. So it's in a way, it's a little bit like a way of paying yourself for your time and to actually do it, because I was actually involved with a few things on the scanner at the time, and in the in-play chat room as well. So I wanted to make sure I got something back for spending a bit of time doing it, whereas perhaps some of these other ones where we just fire them up and leave them in the background, then I'm quite happy to sort of leave them and perhaps hedge them just for a free bet. Again, there's another example there of the Italian one. Very late goal coming, and we just literally created ourselves a free bet, and that one actually came off. So surprising how many do, and surprising how many late goals that you actually get. People talk about it all the time, but it does happen. So if you're in a green position, you can maximise your position perfectly there. And we had another one here in Hamburg. So you can sort of get the drift and sort of get the trend of the way that I'm going with these sort of things. I tend to set myself up, and again, if the stats look like they're adding up, or saying that they're gonna, a goal's coming, and this is really the beauty of the scanner. It's going to tell you real time what's happening. So it's the next best thing to not watching the game. There's no way I could keep track of any or all of these games as they are actually going along. But with a scanner, they do. I get it updated, and I can then make a decision as to whether to get involved. Now, I'm not going to touch any of these games because I know absolutely nothing about any of the teams, and there's no real stats screaming out that anyone's really sort of having a go. We can look at the graphs here and see the pressure, but it's very sort of hit or miss. And to be honest, it's not really worth my while getting involved with those. So it's just a no-brainer to me when I'm trading football. But as I say, plenty more videos coming down the line. And obviously, if you want to see any more aspects of the software and how it works, do drop me a line, info@bet72.com. Quite happy to make any sort of bespoke videos or cover any topics or subjects that people want. But in the meantime, like I say, we're just gathering up all the information ahead of a massive week next week. Don't forget, we've got Premier League football on, I think, every day then from Boxing Day till next year, I think. And so there's going to be plenty of opportunities there. Never been a better time to get involved with a scanner. If you want some details about special offers or whatever, drop me a line. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more updates on the site and also some details, a little bit more details about this new site that we're putting together. Had hoped to get it launched before Christmas. I think the time's going to beat us now. So I want it to be right anyway when it comes out, but it will certainly be worth waiting for. And yeah, I'll give you some more details on that as well tomorrow. Okay, have a profitable afternoon. If you're still got a little bit of shopping to do, good luck with that one. But I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, have a profitable day. Cheers. Bye bye.